Welcome back, guys. So this is gonna have to be part 3 for the design that I was making for my keyboard. So I made part 2 about me designing this in Blender, and I only made one, but if you have Kira, Ultimaker Kira, you can actually select the one object and multiply that. So I multiplied the object by 4, up to 4 of them. So I added 3 because there was already one from the design. So I added 3, so now that was 4 altogether. And then I have a brim on the edge of it, and I don't have any supports because it's not being in the air or anything. It's just printing flatly on the bed. So now all I gotta do is just hit save to disk or SD card, whatever you want to do, and then I can actually go to, since we're in preview right now, I can scroll down from the edge over here and you can actually see how big it is. So it is only it's supposed to take 13 minutes to make all 4 of these, which is plenty of time. I mean, usually I'm taking about 2 hours to like 6 days or like longer to make something, but 13 minutes is less than an hour, so I'm fine with that. Anyway, I hope you guys are liking this information. And next, all I gotta do is just save the file, and then I'm gonna upload this file wirelessly through my internet to Octoprint, so that way I don't have to pull out SD card or anything. So if I just hit save to disk, it's gonna come up as keyboard foot 1, and that's gonna have LK5 Pro and all that. So I gotta delete that information. So I'm gonna delete that right there, backspace. So we're just gonna leave keyboard foot 1. So I'm gonna hit save, and it's going into my 3D print G codes. So hit save, and now it's in there. So now if I just bring this down, minimize this, and now over here on Octoprint, this is the server that I use. So if I just go to upload, it already is set up for 3D print G codes. So all I gotta do is scroll down to find keyboard foot 1, I believe. Let me just double check. Let me see where keyboard. There it is. Keyboard foot 1, right there. Select that one, and then we'll hit open. And now it's going to start loading, and now it just loaded it really quick because it's not a big file. It was only 13 minutes. So now that we have that in there, now all I got to do is hit this button over here in the corner, the little print button. And I did already set my temperature. I could show you hopefully really quick. So the temperature is set for 270 degrees Celsius right here, and 70 degrees Celsius for the bed. So now that it's already pretty much preheated, now I'm going to go back to the files, and now I'm going to hit the keyboard foot 1 G code right over here. There it goes. And now that it's heated, let me pause the video, and then I'll start the video really quick to show you that it's already starting to print. Hold on. Okay guys, so now the 3D printer is moving to home all the axes. And it's going to print in the center, because I always make sure that I'm printing in the center of my heated bed. And then it's going to do a little, like a little bit of a purge to throw out some filament on the side. So once it gets down to the Z-axis, to the end stop right there in the left-hand corner right here in the corner, it's going to move and pull out some filament on the left-hand side of the bed, just to make sure that it's putting out a little bit of filament. And then it'll go to the center, and then it'll start printing. So let's give it a second here. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. I'm not trying to make these videos too long for you guys. So now it's going down. And remember, we designed this file, or this object, in Blender using that 3D designing software that I love so much. And this is how I started making my own machines. Like, CNC machines, 3D printers, all kind of stuff like that using that program. So now it's purging out a little bit of filament. You can see it's putting out a little bit right there. You can see a little bit. Try to get a little closer so you guys can see it. So it's going to put out a little skirt of filament, and then it's going to lift up and then move over to the center. There it goes. Now it's going to start printing. It's going to lay down the skirt first, and then it'll start printing out all 4 of the feet that I designed. Or the 1 foot that I designed, but I added 3 of them, so it has 4 altogether. And it's only supposed to take 13 minutes. I'm not going to be holding the camera for 13 minutes just to let you guys see it. But I just wanted to show you this is how I set everything up and how everything starts to work for my 3D printers. And how I start designing things with 3D printing stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys are liking the video. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking about all this information down in the comments below. And I will show you guys part 4 of this. Once it's done 3D printing, hopefully it looks good, and then I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like and adding it to my keyboard. And this is my keyboard right here. It is the Logitech K830, I believe. Let me just double check here. So on the back here you can see Logitech K830 keyboard. So since this keyboard is missing some feet, as you can see, there's one missing right there, one missing on the bottom, and then back here only got one, and then there's one missing right here as well. So now that I'm 3D printing feet right now, it should come out just fine, and then I'll have 4 of them, so I won't have to worry about anything. And then episode 4 or part 4 is going to be about me using a little bit of super glue that I have to add those 3D printed feet to my keyboard. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.